Hello everyone. Introduction to C programming. This is the second video, continuation of programming fundamentals. Now let's talk about the introduction to C programming. These are the contents which I have cleared in the last video. These are the topics which are over in the last video. Coming to here, introduction to C. The programming language C was developed in the early 1970s by Dennis Ritchie and Bell Laboratories. Dennis Ritchie is the one who introduced the C programming. C is one of the most popular programming language being used on several different software platforms, and C is well suited for structured programming, and C is a beginner friendly language, and it is a core language as many other programming languages are based on C. For example, many operating systems are written in C and many softwares are written in C. C is portable and extensible language. This is the structure of C program. First is preprocessor directive. We'll explain each one in the later videos and in the later part of this video. Global declaration. Then this is the main function. Here local declaration and statements. Main is the starting of this is the start for the program to execute, and this is a function 1 where we function n. In this whatever be the program, whatever be the language, we can write them as many number of functions we want and as many number of declarations and statements we require. Same. And here preprocessor directive contains the instructions that indicate how to prepare a program for compilation. We'll explain all these in detail while doing an hands-on in the code blocks. Used to define global declaration is used to define the variable to be used throughout the program, where local declaration is used only inside the program and global declaration is used throughout the program. This is serves, as I have already told, main function serves as the starting point for program execution, and it indicates the beginning of the function. Local declaration is used to define the variable to be used within the function. Statements contain the code that manipulates the data to perform a specified task. In this, closing flower braces indicates the end of the function. Opening flower brace indicates the beginning of the function. This is the first C program where every beginner writes. #include stdio.h means standard input output library. This is the header we include, and this is the main function. Int is the return type. We return 0. So this is printf. Here printf is a function, a standard function we use to print the statement. /n means writing on the new line. Welcome to the world of C. We'll show how this how this executes in the code blocks. This is a program, a sequence of instructions for a computer to perform. What kind of instructions? Like input or output, arithmetic and logic calculation, decision, repetitions. As I have already explained in the previous video, programming language is a well-defined set of rules for specifying a program sequence of instructions. Programming language consists of all the symbols, characters, and usage rules that permit people to communicate with computers. Using of comments. Comments are the way to explain what program it is. Like if I write the program today and I will open this program 1 year later, if I use the comments, then I will easily get to know that what this program do, what does this program do. If I give the code to other person, he or she will understand what the program do by looking at the comments. C supports two types of commenting: single line comment, multi-line comment. // indicates single line comment. Single *** indicates multi-line comment. Program to add two numbers. This is the example for single line comment. Program to read two numbers, find sum and average, print the result. Like these are the comments given to simple programs. What is character set in C? Character set is an alphabet of C. can be used to form words, numbers, expressions. Categories of character set are letters, digits, special character, white spaces. Letter uppercase A to Z, capital A to Z, lowercase small a to Z, all decimal digits 0 to 9, special characters like comma, period, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamatory, like this. You can take the screenshot of this to refer. And white spaces means blank space, horizontal tab, carriage written in easy words, it is enter character and the form field. Tokens. What is tokens? Smallest individual units are known as C tokens. Tokens consist of keywords, identifiers, constants, operators, other separators. Keywords. Sequence of characters that have fixed meaning must be written in lowercase letters. These are called keywords which have fixed meaning. Auto, double, int, struct, break, else, long switch, like that. We'll explain each one of these in brief in further videos and in this video also. Identifiers. Names given to the program element such as variable or functions. Consist of an alphabet, digit or an underscore. Rule of forming identifier names. And these are 5 rules for forming an identifier. The identifier name must begin with an alphabet or an underscore. It should not begin with a number. And it cannot include any special characters or punctuation mark except underscore. There cannot be 2 successive underscores. Keywords cannot be used as identifiers. The case of alphabetic characters that forms the identifier name is significant. Identifier can be of any reasonable length. Examples of valid identifiers: roll underscore number, marks, name, roll number, sum1. Example of invalid identifiers: 23 count, $marks, ampersand, #m underscore num auto. Auto is a keyword. This is the basic data type in C. Data type character. Keyword used is char. Size in bytes 1. It ranges from -128 to 127. Used to store characters. Integer int. Size in bytes 2. Range -32768 to 32767 to store integer numbers. Floating point. Keywords used float. Size in bytes 4. This is 3.2 to the power exponent minus 38 to 3.4 to the power exponent plus 38 to store floating point numbers. Double. Keyword used is double. Size in bytes is 8. To store big floating numbers. Valueless is void. 0. Valueless. This is an extended version of the table where you can take a screenshot and refer to this. Variables. What is variables? Meaning name given to a data storage allocation in a computer memory. For example, I need to allocate I need to store something in a memory and I need to give the name for that storage. So variables are the one which are given name for the storage location. There are 2 kinds of variable: numeric location, numeric variables and character variables. Numeric variables is used to store either integer or floating point numbers. Character variables include any letter from alphabet or from the ASCII chart and numbers that are given with single quotes. Declaring variables. To declare a variable, specify the data type of the variable followed by its name. Example: int sum, float salary. Variable name should always be meaningful and must reflect the purpose of their usage in the program. Initializing variables. Initialization of variables can be done at the time of declaration. Example: int sum 0. Float. Initialization is different, declaration is different. The declaration is just declaring that without assigning or without initializing the value. Initializing is assigning the value. Declaring variable in some float, like this. int, $sum, char, auto. These are invalid variables. This indicates the data type of that variable will store. This is the meaningful name given to store the variable. These are the few examples for initializing the variable. We'll explain how to create hands-on program using CodeBlocks. CodeBlock is a free open source software where we can use to run C or C++ program. Here I will create new file, empty file, and I will save it as hello with extension .c. Now I will type #include stdio .h. Next int main printf hello world. Return 0. Now I will save this and I will build and run. And here hello world is printed. This is an output we see here in the terminal.